and this is Bond.
Hello.
We are from ThoughtWorks Bangkok. So ThoughtWorks, just a little bit about the company. We've just set up our new office in Bangkok. It's been incorporated early this year actually, so that's good. But we originated from San Francisco, I think. So right now in ASEAN we have 2 offices, which is in Singapore and now in Bangkok. So come talk to us. Let's get right into it. Wait, Money Troubles with us as well.
To stake our claim in the Agile community. I'm sure you guys know who Martin Fowler is, and he's with ThoughtWorks. We have to say that every time we go to the office.
I'm sorry.
It's like
not me mandated. So, coming to the objective of this talk, right? I would like, so there's a lot of variety as well from people who haven't been practicing or the experts. There are many ways to achieve the same goal. That's what we want to get to at the end of this session in 40 minutes. We'll see if we're going to get that. So, we've run this a couple of times before. We usually start with what are these mindsets, which is great. Mindsets are mindsets. That's all the way to internalize them. This is how we internalize them. Design thinking is about building the right thing. Agile is about building the thing right. And the lean is about getting that cheapest. But again, these are loose interpretation, right? Like there's a lot of overlap and all that stuff.
You guys heard some of this before, right? I'm sure you guys heard Agile. Design thinking? Yeah?
Design thinking?
Yeah? Okay.
Yep, cool.
Alright.
Lean, I'm sure.
Startups make leads cool again.
When we run this stuff, right? Make it cool again. When we run this stuff, we got a bunch of artifacts, and we start to realize that we start to realize that it's not exactly the way we're gonna get to the objective. So in the spirit of everything we do, we pivot. So instead of talking about each mindset as a thing, it's all combined, and we would like to talk more about from idea to customer's hand, because that's what it's really all about, isn't it? With design thinking, with learning about the user stuff, with Agile, about delivering the value first, with Lean, about how to get there with the shortest runway. So before we go any further, I just want to post one example, which is the stuff that worked for us. This is one of the models that works for us. Right? We call it the squid. Once you see it as a squid, you will not be able to unsee it. So. So
it haunts my dreams.
For example, let's make a digital offering for a banh mi shop, like it's a sandwich shop. Right? The way we use this would be, first of all, we would do the discovery phase. We would understand the problem space. Who eats? Who eats? How do you pronounce it? Banh mi. Who eats banh mi? When? How often? Do you eat banh mi every day? There's a lot of people with their hands up, right? Like, how much does it cost? Why? What's the trigger? Once we know, market landscape, who else is competing with banh mi, right? Like, is Subway here? No, maybe. Who knows? What about price? What about other type of offerings? Then we explore the solution space, right? So, okay, what would an offering be? What can a banh mi shop offer digitally that maybe digitally or not that would actually be of value to the customers, right? They already have an existing customer. Would it want to grow more, or want to sustain or get a higher buy? Who knows? So imagine that we have an insight. You would not believe this. Banh mi, people actually want to have it as a snack between lunch and dinner, around 4 p.m. This is when an office worker wants to have banh mi. Incredible discovery.
For example, just
example. Don't take it literally.
Really? I saw someone who was like, really? For example. Good time to get into banh mi.
Let's all join together, get an app going. Yeah, great.
Exactly.
So the second part that we do is we define the process. So because they already have an existing company, existing user base, it's a lot harder at this part when of the stuff you read about in, say, a lean startup book. In startup book, you just go, bam, done. But with an existing company, with an existing clientele, it's a little bit harder. So you need to have a lot of alignment.
Yeah. For this example, imagine we are a big corporate, right? We are the phone company, right? We are 4,000 engineers, and we're interested in getting into this space. What do we do, right?
Yeah, the 4 o'clock magic. So we have to align a lot of stuff. We have to talk about the path to production. We have to talk about the technical ideation. How do you get stuff into the customer's hand, right? Like if you sit 1 month and then you UAT another month, that's 2 months, man. So this all needs to take into account. So what we want to get at this point is to actually have something in the user's hand that delivers value for real, so that we can get market feedback.
And to recap, this is the define process. Before it was a discover process.
Right. And then the stuff that I joke about, like, this is the butt of the squid. This is so once we get to once we have an idea that's proven and market feedback that is actually picking up, like we're making it a big time. Our Banh Mi app is taking off. People are ordering in hordes. Then this is where the armies arrive. Yeah. This is where the delivery, this is where the loop happens. This is where Agile, Scrum, and stuff come together. You know, priority with the PO, then build, pair programming, automated testing, feedback loop with the UX, with the PO, with the PA, and then evolve, right? Evolve.
Just want to add something, like in the define process, sometimes it's good to write tests, right? We all know that. But at some point, you just want to test an idea, which to be thrown away anyway. So maybe you don't need to write tests there. It depends on the solving problem at scale and solving problem just to find market fit. It's completely different play field. So it's good to separate this out. For explore phase, you want to be cheap. Think of it like a shotgun, right? You want to be spread as much experiment as possible and as cheap as possible. So when you're adding stuff like tests, if you're not going to reuse it, it's just an overhead. But that's why we want to kind of separate it out.
So basically, coming back to the model, like these are the stuff that has worked for us. These are the stuff that has worked for me in the past. And we could regale the tales, the story from the morning session of the project that goes through this loop. But I don't want to be talking about this for the rest of the sessions. These are just examples. What I would like us to get to, again, the objective is to realize that there's many ways to do things, right? Is to actually learn from the people in the room here. And I'm really excited actually because there's a lot of experience level in here. So, that's not the end.
That's workshop.
We want you guys guessing. It's like, oh, do you all
So what happened, right? This is the plot twist in the stories. So, but before we move to the plot twist, what's the one that you like? Yeah?
How about, so that we shorten the time,
Okay.
share the solutions among yourself, discuss it, just pick the best one, because you're just gonna present this back to the class. You are free to embellish, so that if there's multiple ideas, just add them on and all that stuff. If you can agree on it, we're just gonna give you 3 minutes or 4 minutes to sort yourself out.
Okay.
Then, it's time to send people to the front of the room.
Yes.
Yeah? Were you clear?
Yes. Good. Go.
Let's go!
Okay, yeah, just maybe combine it, one mixed point, right? AGY. I think it could.
Well, basically, you have to do some of the same thing, but more time box in a way that idea analysis, about revision, customer feedback in loops of I think max. We release to production, and then you do the same thing.
That
right on that with
get a flow of communication.
shippable product every month. Yeah, the shorter the better.
Nhưng mà không, em có ảnh nhưng mà sao em bật view nó lên nè, em còn bật lại view lên mà sao không lên, mà anh này bật lên là sao? Bật lại mình ấn cái nút này em ấn hóa lên, bình thường nó đang lên này, anh ở coi bật lên này em ấn lại view này lên. cái này không ăn rõ ngon đâu hả mà làm nhập xứ mà cái dùng nước cho con mà làm đi không cho con còn đi có rót nữa còn có trên rót đi có rót là phiên bản là 50 15 coi như 50 sạch hơn 50 chục đi còn lại để chắc hả anh chỉ khởi nhiều
Because you don't have a lot of fun the same for the people in my mind.
That knows what he wants. He decides his work, and then he gives it to the team that knows when because it's trying to deliver.
But it depends. I mean, me and my example, I'm taking
What he gets out of this contract,
and they know what the changes must be. And basically, I mean, even myself, I was doing most of my work was marketing that conference, and basically, I didn't really know the product, or I kind of started to learn what the product is while I was doing it. And basically, it was suggesting website, social media, communication, all those basis. I mean, that's a bit what I'm reading these days. That really needs to be a lot more.
2 minutes left.
What can you what is the sound?
That's actually something we never learned. So we got older and it just got worse. Never do that again.
I was doing a consulting with him, and then he had lots of memory. That's the problem. You lost the memory, but you remember.
You also be selecting the best version now.
It's a meta memory. Who represent your group? If you have one yet? Alright, so you have it? You have it? That's slow, let's add more resource.
To slow them down.
Oh, the manager comes in.
Oh, there's manager here.
Why
Why so slow? Yeah, so
CEO, man. It's like, why is it so slow?
Regional CTO. Why did you so slow? So,
I'm gonna call cut.
cut. Alright.
Let's head back here, guys.
Okay.
Alright. Finally, we've gone through a bunch of journeys in 15 minutes. Let's see who's the worst and who's the best. Who's the first?
Alright.
Let's team 4 put their hands up first. So, welcome team 4.
I think it's better if you guys come closer.
Yeah. In fact, yeah.
Yeah, it's show and tell now. So let's.
Show and tell. Come closer, man. Come closer.
So the format is you show the nightmare. Show the nightmare
Because
first.
you want to see the drawings, right? The format is show the nightmare,
Show the to be.
So if you need to come closer, otherwise you can't see the drawings.
Like real
They're
close.
still working there. They're still working. Yeah, like they're going into UAT.
They're still working. Come closer, man.
All right. Are we good? We're waiting for a bit. Are we good?
Yeah.
Put your hands up.
Yep. Sometimes I think this exercise is too cruel. Okay.
LP from team 4.
So we're the everything and nothing company. Our original process was that we were spending months and years in customer ideation, then some more months in analysis, some additional months in the sprint -3, -2, -1, media sprint 0, and then our last 2 steps of the process were ping and pong. So we're going infinitely between ping and pong.
What's the ping and pong?
Ping pong.
Ping pong.
Yeah, but what does that represent?
basically MVP to customer, some more feedback, then update the MVP until the end of time. There we go. And basically the way we saw our to-be process is to reduce those cycles of getting the client idea, analysis, execution sprints, let's say 1 to n, and customer feedback in short iterations of even 1 to 2 weeks, and then release a shippable product and go all over again to release every even week if we can.
Cool. Everything and nothing team. Team one? Oh.
Yes.
Best worst company.
Best worst company.
Wow. All right.
Hi everyone. Our process was called the unknown delivery process. So it's a very simple process. It starts with a client that doesn't know what he wants. That tells what he doesn't know what he wants to a lot of different people that translate that to each other until it gets to the delivery team. No, before that even there's a sign up along the process. So at the end of all this translation of the kind of and what he doesn't know what he wants, there's a sign up process of this is really what you don't know what you want. Yeah, absolutely. And then we give that to different delivery teams that has no idea how long it's going to take to deliver all that. And of course a client that doesn't have any money, and very soon we're running out of money and this is where it stops, and ta-da, you have a very beautiful product at the end. And in order to solve that, we simplified a number of layers between the client and the delivery team. So the client is at the front of all this and knows what he wants with a simple backlog, prioritize, and then ask yourself what is your priority, and tells that to the team that will try to build a piece of something and that knows how long it's going to take to deliver it, show it to the client, gives the feedback, adjust what he wants, and then ask again to the team to deliver another part in a shorter time frame, and go like that indefinitely until he doesn't have any money, but he has a beautiful product that is actually what he wants.
Oh.
And there it is.
Team one. Team two. Go.
Okay, that was something. Let's call it, that was a nightmare. Heidi hand.
Oh.
Oh, so you know, it's the first hurdle was from the idea to the design. It was just we're not going anywhere. And then to estimate, well, it was underestimated or overestimated, but it was always wrong. And then there was no one to execute. And at the end, guess what? In our company, it was not only one team. There were multiple teams with complete different skill sets, and they needed to integrate all together to get the final product to the customer. Whoa! So what we did, and this was let's try to fix each issue. So I did to design. Well, if it goes bad, well, let's try to do a little plan, proof of concept. So we're looping an iteration, and then getting feedback from the outside, from the customer and things like that. Oh, we get some feel good. Yeah, I think there's potential. Okay, so we're gonna pick up that. We're so bad at estimating. Well, stop estimate. So just go with SML, and our customer gonna say, well, large, there's no values. Don't go with that. Okay, we go with something, and we continue with no one to execute. That's a tough one. Yeah. So we said, okay, let's try to convince people that it's so fun working for us that they're gonna spend money with us. And at the end, to integrate, well, if we have many things to integrate, well, the same thing, let's have you that we can always verify all together before the the final product of each team. So the final iteration goes well.
Cool. All right. Thank you.
The nightmare team.
All right.
Finally, the one with the biggest pool of resources.
Yes.
With personal attention from the regional manager. Come on board.
This is the march of death.
Blackmail choosing who is the project.
Team 3, yeah.
There was like a lot of problems in our team, so we on our fictive company, and we try to explain it by this design. Like here we got a stakeholder and management problem, discussion problem, design problems, IT and non-IT problem, execution problem. It was a little bit like a nightmare, like team 2. So we find out that to get out of this problem, we need to talk to each other, to talk to the right person. We have to add a better communication to break the silo and to keep it more simple. It's like to be agile. So, that's it.
All right. So we're gonna close it up real fast, but if I could get the commitment, we're gonna skip this step. But all the speakers just come up. If you could take a photo of like the nightmare with the groups and the nightmare between each solution. Use the hashtag ATW2017 in Facebook so that we all can find it. That would be great. I'm going to look for all the speakers that do. They need to be the one who takes photos. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can see all the solutions online. We're gonna skip this step. Let's go.
All right.
So we know that we are a little bit late, but we just want to close saying that, like, coming back to this, right? Like, I want to discuss more on design thinking, which is the process we went through today, by the way.
You realize that process
and like Agile and Lean and all that stuff. But the point of the being is, you play sports before, right? You play soccer, you play football, you play tennis, ping pong, right?
Okay.
Like, remember the first time when you play with your friend, you kick the ball. That's no strategy. No one's an expert. You need to be an expert stars before you start playing football. But like, they have a lot of strategy. You got 5-4-2, you got the midfield, the midfield, all that stuff, right?
Football fans.
So, the same with Agile, the same with design thinking, the same with Lean. Like, imagine remembering that memory of the first time you kicked the ball. You're not experts, but you started. And, you know, on Monday, go back. The company that you have created is a much worse company than the one you are in right now. The project that you created is a much worse project than the one you're in right now. And there seems to be solutions.
Many solutions.
Many solutions, in fact. So, on Monday, go back and kick your first ball.
Pick one. Try it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Did you take the picture?
Make sure to take a photo, folks.